I had some pretty interesting conversations after my Brisbane show. By the way, so many people RSVP'd for GympFest.
Yeah, we're there in the mandatory 4-hour zone.
Yeah.
And that's what I experienced as well
Yeah.
at my show, which is great. Now, a little confusing, and can we get this straight, actually? This is good you bring this up.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have already RSVP'd, and obviously we're writing down every single person one by one.
Yeah, I took photos of all of them. I got their license, home address.
We're creating a list so we know what size theatre to book. If we have to book 3, we have to do a matinee, a dawn show, who knows?
We might have to custom build an arena.
Yes. So we are jotting that down. Thank you very much for everyone who is RSVPing at the shows. Now, here's the confusion.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have RSVP'd to me. Now, I assume they might have gone to see both of us live, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Are people double RSVPing? So
that'll blow the numbers out.
No, we should have thought about this before you went to Brisbane. Just for Lewis's remaining shows of the year, because I know there's still people coming from Perth. You'll be shocked.
Just say, I've already let Luke know, but I want to tell you, double check, am I on the register because I'm RSVPing?
Say that. Just say, I've already given Luke the heads up, so again, I'm across it. It's probably fine. Yeah. But just so Lewis can I can say, yeah, mate, you're on the list all across that. Double check and then cross the T's, dot the I's. I've probably already done it, but just in case, it'd be great to have you finalise those people.
Yeah, see, what was interesting...
Because now I feel like we got double ups in Brisbane, and I'm like...
Yeah.
No idea.
Well, what was interesting... Well, that actually might be good. Like, if we book... If some people are double booked, there probably will be a line waiting outside the theatre of people who couldn't get tickets but are just waiting outside just in case for no-shows to fill those seats. So it actually might be quite a good thing.
Right.
If we can get an arena on the inside and then half an arena waiting on the outside just on the off chance we double book some people, I think that's the go.
2 boys from Launceston bought a sign. RSVP, which was
very good.
Very good. I love the commitment. They both worked at Bunnings, found it on the floor, and spent a good 5 minutes on that, I reckon. That's a lot of effort, to be honest.
Yeah, that's really nice. I actually also had a sign. Somebody brought a sign that said donate to Keelan's Mealans on one side, which I wasn't too happy about. But the reverse, mate, you'll love this. It just said, fuck Chicken Imp.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a divisive sign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would want to split it in half. I might need a scalpel.
Yeah. Well, if you split in half the other way, I'll just say fuck Keelan.
That's good. Fold it in half. Fuck Keelan.
And definitely don't donate to Chicken Imp. That would be a bad...
Yeah, that would be terrible. So what's interesting about being in the mandatory attendance radius of GympFest, if you don't know, if you live within 4 hours of Gympie, you must attend GympFest.
If you listen to the show and you do live within 4 hours of Gympie,
mandatory
we'll
attendance.
See you there.
Yeah. What's interesting about the RSVP, because I've got a few RSVPs, got a bunch from Melbourne. Those were voluntary RSVPs, exclusively excited. I had a few RSVPs from people who were like, yeah, I'm RSVPing, I'm in the radius, so I have to go. And they didn't seem too excited about it, which I understand, but it's good that they're following the rules.
They're also taking being in the immediate vicinity of Gympie for granted every single day.
Yeah.
And not some of us who live, a bit further south don't have that. We can't just duck off to Gympie for the weekend. That's why we're putting on a whole goddamn festival.
Yeah. Like most people were super excited. One guy, I remember, he goes, oh, I'm RSVPing for GympFest. I said, oh man, it's going to be amazing. You excited? And he goes, not really, to be honest, but it's mandatory. So, and that's the spirit.
Good.
Yeah.
And you know what I loved as well? When I wasn't in the RSVP zone, like I remember I think it was in Wagga or Albury.
Yeah.
So like this is like just, southern New South Wales.
Yeah.
People are just RSVPing no.
Yeah.
Just going, just letting you know, I am RSVPing. I'm like, oh, great. And they go, yeah, I won't be seeing you there. But I just want to let you know.
But that helps us with numbers.
It does. Because I was like, hang on, should I be expecting you? A few people said maybe. People are like, I'll see if it works.
Well, that's annoying.
People are like, yeah, but that
doesn't help.
I've got to take time off work. I'll let you know.
When you send out RSVP cards for your birthday, there is no maybe. It's a yes or no. RSVP. We need to organise the catering. We can't have a maybe. We'll be left with too many fairy bread sandwiches.
What does RSVP stand for?
Who the fuck? Who knows? Can you Google that? I have no idea what that means.
Because that's a lot. Like
RSVP. It's a lot of words.
Reply swiftly, very
penis.
Good.
It's a French word that means please respond.
Oh, it's a word.
What's the word?
We say it like as an acronym. Is the word riffs? Rivers?
It is.
Ribs.
Respondes
And we shortened it to RSVP.
Pilate.
No, we asked him to do that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just like, I was just getting ready.
It was getting boring.
Yeah.
You trying to pronounce a French word.
Yeah, that was not your fault.
I know.
Yeah, we asked you to do it.
I know. It doesn't mean it didn't suck.
Don't look at me like that for getting ready for a lull.
I know.
You've prematurely ejaculated with the horn.
That's true.
You have to do the horn now.
Why? No, it doesn't. We're having
I think a lot of people will be thrilled that you copped that level of criticism for even trying to pronounce that word. Do it again.
Nah.
And he's learning.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So another interesting conversation I had with someone in Gold Coast. This actually requires...
That blows my mind. You had 2 interesting conversations with someone who lives in the Gold Coast.
Isn't that nuts? Because the only other conversation I remember from the Gold Coast was a girl coming up to me, skipping the line of the meet and greet as I was signing someone else's poster and going, "Hey, Liz, do you want any ketamine?"
I'm like, do you have any left? I think you did it all.
And I said, "No, thank you. I'm not a horse." And she goes, "I am," and then walked away.
That's
so
awesome.
Good on her. So, 1 out of 3 is pretty good for Gold Coast.
Yeah.